Hey guys, I'm back again. I'm going to show you guys how to make albondigas soup or meatball soup. First thing first is you're going to add your pot with water. And then I cut one whole onion. Half is going to go into the water. And the other half I'm going to dice it up. I'm going to dice it and then I'm going to set it aside. And then I'm going to cut my tomato. As well as the tomato, I'm going to cut it in half. One half's going to go into my water and the other half's going to get diced up too. For my ground beef, I did use 2 pounds of ground beef. And I used half a cup of rice, the long grain rice. And then I did add it into a bowl together. This is gonna be going into the ground beef, like I said. You can also add basil if you had like fresh basil or fresh mint. You can also chop that up like really good, and you can add it to your ground beef. So like you see, I have the rice already in there. And for my seasonings, I used seasoned salt. And I also use garlic salt. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the tomato and the onion into my bowl. Alright, so now we're gonna dice our carrots and our potatoes. First I'm gonna peel them, wash them, and then chop them up. The cuts, you can literally do it however you like. I like more of a medium cut. You can do a small diced or you can do a large diced. It's all up to you. For my soup, majority of the time I use carrots and potatoes only. You can use any other vegetable that you will like to add in the soup. However, your preference, whatever you like, you just add it in the water. Now with the knife that I am using, you don't really have to use a large knife like mine. If you have a small one, you can go ahead and use that small knife, whatever you're comfortable with. So for the potatoes, like I said, I did use a 3-pound bag. Now for my potatoes, I do like more of a medium dice. It also depends on the size of the potato. Now at this point too, you want to start heating up your water. So you want to make sure that your water is hot before you start rolling your meatballs. Alright, so here is the bowl. I am going to add 2 eggs into the ground beef. Now for your water, you want to add 1 can of tomato sauce. So as that water is heating up more, then I'm going to start mixing everything together and start rolling the meatballs. Working with one hand is very hard. Just work with me. Alright, so for the seasoning, I didn't really have I kind of just eyeballed it basically. I probably added about 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of each. Alright, so now you just want to mix thoroughly, make sure all that rice is mixed in with the ground beef, the onion, and the tomatoes. Now this is a very messy job. If you do have gloves, you can feel free to use the gloves. Now for the size of the meatballs, you can do small size. I go more of a medium, and you can also do a large, whatever it's your preference, whatever you like. All right, and here we go. You just want to make sure it's nice and round. And then do it one by one, and then slowly drop them into your water. Now again, make sure your water is hot, okay? All right, nice and round. And then we're gonna start dropping it into our hot water. One by one. And be careful, water's really hot. So I already did add all my meatballs in there. Now, do you see all this foam that it's creating because of the meat? I just remove it. I take all that foam out. And nicely round shape. So just remove all that foam. And then it'll take about an hour to an hour and a half when it's done, and it'll look like this. Add some lime, some tapatio, and voila! Enjoy! Now if you want any other recipes that you would like me to show you, just let me know down below. Bye!